Hello everyone, it's Retroaction. Welcome back to Retroaction. Well, this is Retroaction Horror 27, the lead up to Christmas. Right, so I'm going to go over everything that I've picked up since the last haul vid. There's quite a lot. It's going to be quite the epic video. So this is everything since Retroaction Retro Horror 26, which was on the 16th of November 2023. So this is everything from everything after 16th November 2023 that I have managed to pick up. So here we go. Right, so the first thing is back to Cosmic Joe's Galactic Training Outpost. The new shop has opened up here. Actually, no, first of all, I managed to pick this up. This is the Star Wars The Power Force. Oh, this is from one of the spin-off lines from Power Force 2. As you can see, it's not the Power Force 2 packaging, but it's not Power Force 2. It's Epic Force. And so you've got the Kenner Collection logo there. This is the Stormtrooper. I have seen this before in the same shop. I don't know what that is on the box, unfortunately. But yeah, this was too cool to not pass up on. And you can see, you like rotate this wheel, and the Stormtrooper is firing. He rotates and fires. Pretty cool. Rotates, you know, as if he's firing his blaster. Interestingly enough, they're all based on Cloud City. You can see rotate figure 360 degrees. They've got a stand there. Unfortunately, well, you can't attach it from the base. I don't know why you'd want to. It's too big. It's bigger than the Black Series, I think. But anyway, you've got Epic Force. You can see it's very much like Power Force 2 packaging. It's from the same time as Power Force 2, of course. It's like a subline, a spin-off sort of. As you see, you've got Canada, 1998. I'm guessing that's the rest of the figures that are available. There might have been more. I haven't checked yet, but this is the only one I've seen so far. This is my second time seeing the Stormtrooper. It might have been the same one, but it was months apart. So it's been probably over a year since I last saw this in the shop. So this might be a different one. I think I've seen this before. Not entirely sure, but it did look familiar. But either way, that's a fantastic figure, and I'm not sure if I'm going to open it yet, but it just looks absolutely fantastic there. Just displayed on the, just displayed in the packaging. And you can see you've got Kenner Collection on the other side as well. And it does say here that the figure will be broken. Yeah, the figure will break if you try to remove it. Alright, so that's the first purchase. And then it is to that shop, because I decided just to restart collecting the Star Wars Titanium series. I've managed to find one of the free packs. This is a Toys R Us exclusive, Race for the Galaxy. Well, I don't know if that's the actual name of it. I've seen a bunch of products with that on there. As you can see, this is the old Titanium series diecast. The ones I own are the Black Series Titanium series. I've been meaning to try and get the original ones, and well, I finally managed to get the Trade Federation Battleship, and I got the few pod racers as well. Anakin Skywalker's pod racer and Saboba's pod racer. I believe Anakin Skywalker's is one of the unreleased episode 1 diecast micro machines that Gloop were going to do before they got shut down, or before the line got cancelled. Alright, it's a pretty cool free pack. I have seen these free packs before, and, but not in person. This is the first time picking one up. This is the first time seeing one in person, and I did want to get hold of the Trade Federation Battleship. This is the same, well, these are all from Star Wars Episode 1, the micro machines diecast line. These are all Star Wars Episode 1 diecast micro machines, but this is now in the Separatist CIS Confederacy of Independent Systems deco. So I'm quite pleased to get that. I've been looking for this one for a while. This is one that I did want to get. So very nice. So there's that. That was £20, which is the same, which is the going rate. Which is the going rate on eBay for that. So that's not bad. Unfortunately, though, the next item we got ripped off on. This is the Star Wars Return of the Jedi Official Collector's Edition. Now, the interesting thing about this, the pretty cool part about this, is straight from the Lucasfilm archive, apparently. The person who runs Cosmic Joe's Galactic Training Outpost, or one of the two people, actually used to work at Disney and used to live in the US. I don't know if he's just come over to the UK or not, but at one point he was in the US and he was working, and he was an employee at Disney. And apparently he got this and a lot of other stuff from the Lucasfilm archive. And this is one of those This is one of those pieces. So that's pretty cool. This is one of those items from the Lucasfilm archive, which is phenomenal. Fortunately, it's £30 on eBay. This is going for like £3. However, whether or not those ones came from the Lucasfilm archive or not, we don't know. So it might be worth it just for that. But it's absolutely phenomenal. It's not really been touched, really. I'm just trying to show through the pages here. Obviously you've got the Emperor's throne and everything. But I love this. Wasn't too sure what this was at first, because it just says official collector's edition, but I love that 2-page spread there of the Star Destroyers. And, you know, going past Death Star 2 and the Star Destroyers. But this actually goes into like the post-production, basically the whole development of the film, how they made the film, the making of Return of the Jedi, basically. I'm trying to do this one-handed, it's not really working. But that's a fantastic 2-page spread there of the skiff. And you can see we've got the model shop, Death Star trench there, we've got the Imperial officers with Darth Vader. It just goes through, and we've got the sail barge there, we've got Slave Leia. It just goes through the making of Return of the Jedi, and it's in phenomenal shape, but it did cost a lot more than it seems to be going for, unfortunately. But again, this one apparently, well, I believe it does. I believe it because it's from the former employee of Disney in the US. This is from the Lucasfilm Archive, which is phenomenal. I do not yet own anything from the Lucasfilm Archive, so this was definitely something I could not leave without getting. Right, the next thing is another one of these unbelievable purchases that we managed to make. This is something I've been after. This is the item that I've been after the longest out of all the ones that I'm showing today. This is from the Action Fleet line. And if you know me, there's been 2 Star Wars Action Fleet vehicles that I've specifically been specifically trying to get. And I finally managed to get a hold of this after losing it 3 times. Well, actually, I've lost it 6 times. 3 times I was actually there to bid on it, but the other 3 I weren't. I've seen this vehicle go 6 times now on eBay, and I finally managed to get a hold of it after knowing about it. Well, I've been trying to look for this. I've been searching for this vehicle since the 6th of January 2021, and I finally managed to get it in November for the grand total of £72. It is the Star Wars Episode 2 Action Fleet Republic Assault Ship. This is a phenomenal find, one of the rarest Action Fleet vehicles. The most sought after one for me personally. I love the design of this ship, and it's one of the only toys they ever made of the Acclamator class assault ship, or the Republic assault ship as it's more commonly known. And it's such a cool ship. It doesn't do much. Unfortunately, the packaging did get a bit damaged in shipping, but that's to be expected really, because this is quite fragile packaging. I'm not sure if I'm going to open it yet, because I'm not entirely sure how to remove it. There's no videos of this on YouTube, really. Well, there is, but there's no videos of anyone removing it from the packaging, so I'm not entirely sure how to do that. And it's worth a lot more than the other ones that I've opened, like the ATT and the ATAT and the Snow Deco. And you can see we've got the Republic gunship and the Slave One on the back there, on the bottom even. These are actually prototypes, because they look totally different. They're not the final versions. And you've got the technical specifications and all that. It's a bit like Transformers. Of course, this is from Hasbro. This is just a phenomenal find, and I'm so pleased to have finally found this after 2 years of searching for it, and to get it, and to have it boxed as well, sealed even. The ones I bidded on, the ones that I've seen that came up here in the UK on eBay, the ones that I saw that were listed on eBay that I tried going for were all loose, and some of them even came with the incorrect stand. This one is sealed, so I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it just yet. I'm not sure whether to keep it and look for this loose one, or keep it sealed and look for a loose one, or open it. However, the box is a bit damaged. But either way, this is one of the purchases of the year. This is one of my top purchases of the year. One of my favourite pickups. Yeah, that brings us on to the next one. I managed to find, there's been a shop around here recently that's been getting in some of the old Bionicle sets, and I finally managed to find one of the most iconic of them all. Toa Tahu from 2001. Unfortunately, the canister is damaged. As you can see, it's missing. Yeah, the canister is missing the. I'm trying to open it here so I can actually show the figure, show the set. Don't fill it out. But I have shown this in one of my shorts, in one of my short videos. Actually, I'll take it out if I can get to it. It's kind of paint putting in the canister. And you can see, this is the original Tower Time matter from 2001 with the howl and with the canister and the instructions. The instructions I've kept in a separate bag, which I keep all my instructions in, so they're not there. But I'm really pleased to have finally gotten that. That was a hole in my Bionicle collection. So I have the main tower at last. It's awesome. And now we come to what I believe are the final three. Yep, there's three items left. Now I'm not entirely sure which order I got these in. Excuse me. I do want to try and do this in order. Well, I'm trying to think. Oh, right, okay. Okay, looks like I was right. I did think this one was first, and it is. I have just opened this last night, and I don't know what I've done with the box. Oh, there it is. But the next one is another figure that I've been after all year round, especially after the Studio Series 102 became so elusive. And if you know what I mean by that, you've probably guessed it already. It is the Transformers Rise of the Beast mainline Voyager Optimus Prime. As you can see, I've already taken it out of the box, and this is the figure. And I absolutely love this. I fell in love with it the second I saw reviews on it. The second I saw it back in April, I believe, somewhere around there. It's before the film came out. But yeah, when I found out this was being released, I fell in love with it. And then after seeing Toys R Us's review on it, I believe that's the first video I saw on it, and a bunch of other videos on it. I'm definitely going to be doing my own review on this soon. I haven't watched any of the others since then, since picking this up, because I want my thoughts to be genuine on this figure. So I might get, and I only just transformed it last night, and I only just opened it last night. So I'm not sure when the review will be coming, but it'll be coming soon, hopefully. But as you can see, I've got it in truck mode right now. It's a phenomenal robot mode. The truck mode, yeah, it's a bit of a shame about the feet here, but I like the storage for the blaster. I just really like this figure. Maybe the Studio Series is better, but I can't find the Studio Series, and before the Studio Series was even revealed, I already really wanted to get that. This is already my favourite Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beast. Before, I was going to get this, but I decided to hold out for the Studio Series in the end. But when that became extremely hard to find, and I only saw it once, then I made it a mission to get hold of. Then I decided, well, I'm going to go back to my original idea, which was to pick this one up. And I'm so glad I did. It's a phenomenal Optimus Prime. I would like to get the Studio Series, maybe. No, I don't know. I kind of just... This one's good enough for me for now. I really like it. Yeah, the truck mode isn't perfect with the feet there, but I love it. I think it's fantastic. So there we are. It's definitely a bit small though. Right, and then after that, we have some G1 Transformers. It looks like the last figure going to be Transformers. This is another one that I can't believe I managed to pick up. This is one of the only Japanese exclusives I own. Well, actually, the other ones I own are the European exclusive versions of them, like Overlord and the Motivators. I'm pretty certain the Overlord I have is a European one. Not entirely sure. I think it is though. But this one is definitely my first ever Japanese exclusive then, in that case. I managed to pick up a G1 Browning. Now, it's listed as a pre-Transformer, but I don't believe the pre-Transformers version had the blue. I believe that was the Master Force release. That had the blue plastic parts. So I believe this is actually a Transformers version. However, it's missing Decepticon insignias. There is a knockoff out there of this. Many knockoffs. Some with the red plastic from Megatron. This is very much like a downsized Megatron. It's funny that they didn't make it an Autobot really. They like give them an Autobot counterpart, but I guess an Autobot would never turn into a realistic gun. This is another Decepticon from the Transformers Master Force Japanese 1988 series and toy line. And I love this figure. I think it's amazing. It is very much like Megatron. It's very similar like Megatron. It's very similar to Megatron, the way the legs are and everything. And now it turns into a silver gun. a realistic gun. Unfortunately, there is some chromeware. I do believe it's the original. Like I said, there are knockoffs out there, but the stickers do look worn and played with. I'm pretty certain this is the original one. I'm not entirely sure though. I hope it is. It is definitely delicate, but it feels sturdy and it's not like cheaply made or anything. So yeah, I'm pretty certain the stickers on the knockoff won't look that bad. It definitely looks like it's from the 80s. But I don't believe it's a pre-transform, because I looked into it, I researched it. I'm pretty certain the Transformers version is the only one to have the blue plastic. I'm pretty certain the pre-Transformers one, the Microman release, had different colour plastic. Maybe the red plastic, not entirely sure. I also managed to pick up another gun for Battlefield Headquarters. I managed to get that a few months back, a while ago. And finally, the last purchase, which you've probably already seen if you saw my update video I did a couple of days before Christmas. This is a boxed Generation 1 Transformers Generation 1 figure, and it's in a TM box, which is really cool. However, the figure inside has a rub sign, so I'm not entirely sure. I thought it had a rub sign, actually. I'm not sure if it does now. I'm looking at it right now, I don't see a rub sign on it. So, if I do a video on it, I'll update you on whether or not it is a rub sign version or not. If not, then I have one of the original 1984 figures, and that is Mirage. I can't believe it. Mirage is such a pain to find, and this one is unbroken. Now, I haven't actually moved the spoiler there, so that might break. Yeah, for some reason it came like that with the spoiler raised up. It's not meant to be like that. Hopefully it just lowers and doesn't snap off or anything like that. I haven't really managed to touch it. I have opened it. It obviously wasn't sealed. This is an original box though. As you can see, it originally cost $8.99, and as you see, it's one of the TM boxes, which is really cool. The second I saw that, I was really chuffed with this. It's one of the very first releases, one of the initial production run boxes, because it's got the TM, not the registered trademark. So I'm really pleased to finally own a TM box, much like I was to have the gold Classics Optimus Prime. I'm really pleased to have finally got one of the gold boxes, and now I have one of the TM boxes. Really cool stuff. And as you can see, we've got the tech spec there. It's a really nice, the box is in fantastic shape. But apart from that, maybe that's where they hang it on the shelf, I'm not entirely sure. Now, the insert is a reproduction or custom. I don't mind that, that's fine by me. Would have been nice if it's original, but I don't mind, it works. And it's complete, I believe. And it does have the instructions and everything, as you can see. Now, we do have another reproduction insert for Tantrum. That's what this is believed to be. We're not entirely sure what it is, because the seller did include a few other reproduction inserts. We've just stashed this one in the box to keep it safe, so we don't lose it. But we don't entirely know if it's for Mirage or not. That might be why he's not sitting there properly. But I believe the bubble, I don't think the bubble's original either, but again, it displays nicely. I'm not going to sell it off as an original. I mean, the box is original, the figure's original, but the insert and the bubble isn't. But again, it's fine. I can live with that. So there we have it. It just looks really nice. It's my first figure that has a reproduction insert and bubble, but it's not too bad, is it? It looks great, and that's okay by me. I'm really pleased to have Mirage, because he's quite hard to find unbroken. And, well, there he is right there, unbroken. But yeah, I do want to know if this is actually a pre-rub version, because if so, it's the correct box for the figure. If not, the box is an initial production one, but the figure isn't. So that's kind of a shame. But I thought I had a rub sign, but now I'm looking at it, I can't see one, so I have to get it out and see. Anyway, right, it's been Retroaction with Retroaction Retro over 26, 27 even, the lead up to Christmas, as you can see. Some fantastic pickups, really pleased with a lot of these. Browning was a complete surprise. That's the Republic Assault Ship. Well, I didn't expect to see Browning. Another one, yeah, the Republic Assault Ship, I just looked up on eBay one day, as I do from time to time, because I've been trying to get one for the last 2 years. Most of the time I look it up, I don't see it. But this one time, it showed up and it was finishing the next day, and we managed to get it. Really, just really lucky. I'm really pleased to finally add this to the collection. Browning is really nice. I really like this Japanese exclusive. and it's awesome to finally own it. Optimus Prime, you ask me, this is the best Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, and can't go wrong with any other parts. Right, anyway, that's Retroaction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with Retroaction Retro Horvid 27, Christmas 2023. See you all there. Bye for now.